first agenda item under issues open for discussion is Viksit Bharat at 2047 and the role of universities. If I refine this title further, my attention is Viksit Bharat at 2047, the role of Siddhartha University. And the second thing is promotion of interdepartmental, otherwise multidisciplinary research among engineering and non-engineering departments for addressing the societal challenges for comprehensive solutions. And these are the two issues we are going to discuss now. And coming to the first agenda item, so before going to the actual agenda item, just I want to give certain basic insights of Viksit Bharat. So that today, the India is the 5th largest economy in the world, after the US and China, Germany, Japan. So whereas coming to the 2027, as per IMF estimates, International Monetary Fund estimates, it's going to become the 3rd largest economy with a GDP more than $5 trillion. And our target at the next level by 2047 is Viksit Bharat with more than $30 trillion economy with all attributes of a developed nation. So with reference to that, the Viksit Bharat is aimed focusing on 3 major issues while converting into a developed nation. The one is every citizen has access to the basic amenities, and the second thing is opportunities for growth, and third one is every citizen has a high quality of life. So with these 3 basic main objectives, the government is going ahead for reaching the target of the 2047. That means after getting freedom, after 100 years of freedom, by 2047, we are going to become a developed nation. So actually the Viksit Bharat is in a Hindi term. The meaning of the Viksit Bharat is the developed India. And when it comes to this next level, so here recently the UGC already announced a portal where he is directed the institutions, particularly higher education institutions, in particular the universities, to support the youth for their voice, creating the awareness programs with reference to the Viksit Bharat and collecting the ideas with reference to the economic development and social development of the country, and also directed to support their ideas to promote them further and feedback. This kind of certain standard operating procedures have been given to the institutions, educational institutions, to promote the Viksit Bharat in terms of the youth, because the youth is going to play a vital role with reference to this developed nation. And the next level is very important thing. Now the India so far is a good in service sector, particularly the software related service sector, but now India is going to be a manufacturing hub due to the global changes with reference to the China. So why I'm talking all these things, we need to change our perspective, particularly with reference to the university having so much of freedom in introducing several things which are going to help for the economic growth as well as the social growth of the India. And therefore in this context, so the IQS is feeling that the Viksit Bharat mission is an opportunity to showcase our presence in our of our university at the national level. So with this concept, I am going to give certain insights with reference to this Viksit Bharat in collaboration with the universities, the role of the universities in the Viksit Bharat. Now, these are the major areas, focused areas by the government of India. All these areas are connected to the higher education institutions and universities in particular. So first one is economic development, and the second one is social development, and third one is infrastructural development, and environmental sustainability, digital transformation, and global competitiveness. These are the major focused areas with reference to the Viksit Bharat. And now if we focus on economic development, so normally when you speak about the economic development, the industry is coming into the picture. So, but with the present existing industrial growth, it is not possible to reach the India by $30 trillion by the time of 2047 from $5 trillion at the present moment. So, lot of changes they are expecting, particularly with reference to industries. So, how we can enhance the growth of industrialization? It is only possible by the internship. It is only possible. The internship means having new industries, because the existing industries cannot, with these existing industries, we cannot move towards that $30 trillion of economy. So therefore, new industries should come up. So with reference to that, we need to focus, as a university, we need to focus the entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means we need to start from the innovation and incubation and startup culture. Then finally, it leads to the new industries or entrepreneurship. That is more important besides the creating the skilled manpower. Again, from the institutions, higher education institutions, all these things thereby will boost up the GDP growth rates of the country and to reach the target of the developed nation. And the second thing is social development. When you speak about the social development, the agriculture and healthcare, these are the two important sectors, and at the same time, besides the education, and next one is the sanitation and social infrastructure to uplift the quality of the life of all the citizens with reference to this Viksit Bharat. And next one is the infrastructure development. So here, the infrastructure means I am talking about the public infrastructure. The public infrastructure means most important public infrastructure is connectivity. So connectivity, that is in terms of the improving the node networks and railways and water ports and airports, and besides the digital infrastructure, this is very, very essential for the connectivity and economic activities. So therefore, there is a lot of potential if we focus in these areas like the healthcare sector, education, particularly with reference to the either skill related courses or research, and as well as coming to the physical infrastructure. If you focus on the roads and railways and airports and digital infrastructure, there is a lot of potential is there to grow ourselves as a university. And the next one is environmental sustainability. This is a very important parameter, because when you talk about the economic growth, when you talk about the industrialization, the other side of the coin is the protection of the environment. The environment is damaged to the large extent because of the industrialization, that everybody knows. But because of the enhancement in the, enhancement in the technology, because of enhancement of the technology, we can able to shift from the conventional energy sources to the non-conventional energy sources. That means we can turn into renewable energy sources. Previously, we have used these traditional energy sources like fossil fuels. When you use the fossil fuels, the pollution is the byproduct when you are getting the energy. So where we are using either coal or petrol or diesel, all these things, they are producing parallelly the lot of pollution components besides giving energy. But because of the enhancement of the technology, if we can focus on renewable energy sources such as green energy technologies, that means solar energy and wind energy, if you focus on this kind of energy sources, there is no problem of the pollution. So therefore, all the countries across the world, now they are focusing, particularly the developing nations and developed nations, they are focusing on green energy initiatives. So if you focus on, as a university, if you focus on green energy initiatives, there is a lot of potential and a lot of benefit, a lot of funds are there with the government to grow ourselves. And the next one is digital transformation. It is became the part and parcel of the every human being, every sector. So the leveraging technology and digital platforms to enhance the governance and service delivery. So this is a very important, another important component. And the last one is global competitiveness. So here the competition, it is the world of competition. Every sector, if you speak about the industry, it must be on the competition path. If you speak about the education industry, it must be on the competition. So everything on the competitive way. Otherwise, there is no existence. There is no survival for those industries, those sectors. Unlike the other sectors, there is no option for the government. The government needs to move in the direction of the competitiveness. So therefore, positioning India as a global economic powerhouse by fostering, again I am talking as innovation, technology, research and development. If you focus on these areas only, we can stand as an economic powerhouse at the global level, and we will enhancing the competitiveness in the global market. So therefore, the competitiveness is part and parcel of every sector, every institution. Without that, there is no existence for those institutions. So these are the major focus areas of our government with reference to this Viksit Bharat. I think you have some connection between the Viksit Bharat and the university or any higher education institutions. When it comes to the details, I will take you to the details and the role of Indian universities in Viksit Bharat mission. The first one is the research and innovation. The research is the critical area such as the technology, healthcare, agriculture and renewable energy. So these are the very important areas where you need to focus, even not only for the enhancement, for the uplift of the university or the growth of the university, and at the same time the economic growth of the country. And these research can lead to the innovations that solve the societal problems and contribute to the India's development goals. And whereas coming to the next one, skill development and workforce. This we are already doing, but the skill development by offering specialized courses, that's what I'm stressing, and specialized trainings. Even it's not just to the existing programs. We can provide the skill to the people or the students through certificate courses, because we have complete freedom as the university, and even by diploma courses, by introducing diploma courses, whatever there is a need with reference to the industry, with reference to society, if we can focus the training programs on these sectors, yes, there is the considerable uplift is there for our university as well as the society in and around. So it can help in producing the skilled and ready to use the workforce to contribute effectively to the economy. And the next one is the entrepreneurship. Already mentioned, this is very, very important. If you reach to a target of $30 trillion from the $5 trillion, if you want to become a developed nation. So encouraging entrepreneurship and startups is crucial for economic growth by establishing incubation centers, providing mentorship and facilitating access to funding for aspiring entrepreneurs. So with reference to this, I am submitting to the head of the institution. We are at baby level. As far as startups are concerned, we are at baby level. We need to enhance tremendously, multiple folds we have to enhance by focusing on this sector. It is very important because a lot of focus is going to happen by the government of India in future to reach its target. And the next one is the policy support. Yes, universities can play, may not be the government universities, all private universities who are leading ahead. They can play a vital role to support the policymakers and government agencies in formulating policies through their evidence-based research and recommendations. This can help in sustainable development and long-term development. This is another opportunity for the universities. When it comes to the next level, national international collaboration, this is very much is required, because when you speak about the collaboration, so one is going to join with the other, of course having same thought process. So normally what I'm feeling is, see, if you see in terms of the mathematics, 1 plus 1, the outcome may be 2 times, 1 plus 1 is 2. But in my knowledge, so 1 plus 1, particularly with reference to the collaboration, one knowledge combining with the other knowledge, that produces an outcome of equivalent to 11 times. It is so powerful in my opinion. So therefore, we need to focus on the collaborations. That is very important. And who are taking the lead for these collaborations, they have to act very dynamically to have the considerable changes in the institution. So collaborating with the universities and institutions and industry can bring in diverse perspectives, knowledge change and opportunities for joint research projects. This can accelerate the pace of development in various fields. And the next one is environmental sustainability. Yes, how we can achieve the environmental sustainability by transforming from, by converting, by shifting from the conventional energy sources, shifting from fossil fuels to the non-conventional energy sources like the green energy sources. That means the solar energy and the what do you call the wind energy. If you focus on these sectors, so you can minimize the damage of the environment and we can maintain the environmental sustainability. So that means the promoting research and practices that focus on environmental sustainability is crucial for long-term development, and universities can make efforts in sustainable technologies, and universities can make conservation initiatives. This is very important. It has to start from the education institutions, particularly the universities like us, and awareness programs. This is as far as the environmental sustainability is concerned. Next, community engagement. Being an institution, education institution, not that, being a university, you have to work a lot with reference to this community engagement, because either NAC or any kind of the quality certifying agencies, ultimately they are focusing on tangible impact on the society. Whatever the activities you are conducting, that is not much important. Whether there is a change in that particular community or the society or not, where you are working, that is very important. So nowadays, even I have said clearly, I have mentioned clearly in the attributes of the NAC, they are thoroughly focusing on only the impact. What are the activities? Say distributing certain blankets to the poor or needy, or distributing the food products to certain needy and poor people. It is okay, but is there any impact? These are all the things, they are totally temporary. But here the permanent solution is required as far as a particular community is required. We need not focus all the 5 villages, at least focus on one village and see that there must be a considerable change in the lifestyle of the people with reference to one particular sector. So in this way we need to focus. I am requesting the cell of the NSS and the even the EPICS projects, NSS and other NCC, all these things need to change their mindset to to see the mostly on the tangible impact on the society through their activities. That is very much important. And the social development, and this is very important. Without that, the education is not completed to any student. So fostering social development by promoting values in inclusivity, values in diversity, and not only that, the social responsibility among the students. These are very, very essential, along with the technology, along with the skills, along with the knowledge. All these things, these are very important to have a progressive society and a developed nation, and healthy developed nation. And the next one is the culture preservation. This is also very important. So yoga is the best example. It is our ancient culture, and of course we are practicing, we are getting good health, and by balancing both mind and body parts, but we have not stopped to that level. Our Modi, that is promoted to the international level as International Day, Yoga International Day. So that gives a lot of satisfaction for all the people who are living in the country. It is a kind of the wonderful feeling. You need to feel proud with reference to that kind of the cultural heritages that what we are having. So that is also very important to grow as a powerhouse at a global level. The India has a powerhouse at global level, and the overall Indian universities can act as catalysts for achieving the objectives of the Viksit Bharat mission by leveraging their expertise, by leveraging their resources and influence to drive innovation, education, and socio-economic development across the country. So this is the ultimate aim. And when it comes to the further level, yes, these are the governments. The government is these are the sectors or industries the government is going to focus. And public infrastructure, already mentioned, roads and railways and airports and water ports, etc. And defense. Just they are enhancing like anything. In the last 5 years, the defense sector, almost all a total turn has happened as far as the defense is concerned. Whatever the requirement for our country, we are meeting the requirement from our industries by making themselves under Make in India program. And not only that, several weapons we are exporting to the several countries, including Tejas. And then power, another one is power. So we need to focus on the green energy like solar and wind energy. This is very important, and particularly with reference to the sustainable energy point of view. And then coming to the technology, after healthcare and agriculture, the another emerging sector is the semiconductor sector. So already certain industries got the permission in India. See, if you look into this, so therefore, with reference to that, the government is strengthening the PSUs, public sector units, and Navaratna companies. And for example, if you take the defense, Hall Aeronautical Limited, and Bharat Dynamics Limited, Bharat Electronics Limited, Majigan Dock, Cochin Shipyard, like that, there are several public unit sectors and Navaratna companies are there. Navaratna means there has a special provision is there up to 1,000 crores of rupees. They need not take any permission from the government. That is the difference between Navaratna companies, other public sectors, units. And then coming to the railways, Railway Vikas Nigam, Titagar wagons, Jupiter wagons, Container Corporation, etc. And power is concerned, of course, we need to focus on solar or wind and hydrogen power, and NTPC, Tata Power, Adani Power, KPI Green Energy, Sujalan, and so on. Like that, there are several industries are there. Some are the government sector, some are the private sectors, infrastructure, roads, L&T, and PNC, and so on. And technology point of view, CG Power and Tata Technology. These two industries got the permission for producing the semiconductors at the beginning level. So of course, they are making certain MOUs with other countries who are they're good at in semiconductor technology. And why I'm mentioning this Avantel with red color, we are having that laboratory, collaborative laboratory is there already with this industry. And this industry is focusing on the healthcare technology and defense technology and space technology. On these technologies, it's Avantel is working. We have a collaborative laboratory in our institution that everybody knows it. So like this Avantel, collaboration with Avantel, it is better to have collaborations with the rest of the industries wherever it is possible for enhance our skills of our students and faculty. This is very important. And finally, so our responsibility, skilled manpower development and professionalism, that is one thing. So mostly we are focusing on software, only service related sectors. But it is very important to diversify our workforce, the skill for the workforce, strengthening existing placements and diversified placements, particularly diversified placement in the direction of manufacturing sectors. The government where it is focusing. So these sectors are very important, and for which we need certain changes in our curriculum, even in the changes in the curriculum, and having MOUs, having collaborations, establishing center of excellence, for example, center of excellence in green energy, and faculty recruitment of diversified expertise. This kind of things are very much important. It is just not possible to change or shift from the existing system to the manufacturing system. We need to enhance our skills before going to that level, and focus on job providers or entrepreneurs. This is very, very essential, as I already mentioned. So the strengthening under this is strengthening the TBI and supporting innovations, incubations, and startups. These are very, very essential. And the next one is strengthening R&D, critical areas such as healthcare and renewable energy, etc., to contribute the development of the goals. Here, as far as R&D is concerned, we are at this moment we are very happy because we are having more number of publications. But these publications we are getting from different locations without focusing. A consolidated, a comprehensive research kind of activities. So what I'm feeling is, whatever the publications, what is the outcome that may be in terms of the patent, in some other things. Whatever you are getting, that must generate out of the campus research activity, out of the campus research activity. So that kind of measures we need to take in future to strengthen the R&D component. Next, community engagement, addressing local challenges and needs with reference to the, again I'm stressing that the tangible impact on the society, the tangible impact of the society, and imparting values to the students, as it is very important in terms of inclusivity, diversity, and the responsibility of the students. And finally, we have to set a goal, just like the goal what we have set for Siddhartha Engineering College. For Siddhartha Engineering College, just we need to set a goal for the university too. So that will be the one of the top universities in the country, first one of the top university country. Yes, it is possible. Keeping this platform, we can make use of this Viksit Bharat platform. Or if you take it as an opportunity, definitely within a short period, within this Amrit Kal, this coming 20 years is the Amrit Kal. The reason behind it is the government is spending a lot of capex on different sectors. And one of the important stakeholders for this Viksit Bharat and in this Amrit Kal is universities and higher level education institutions. So this is about the first agenda item. So with reference to that, I want your comments from the honorable members, both external and internal members and principals, sir.
రాజు గారు
Sir,
చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు సార్. అసలు
thank you, sir.
వెరీ ఎక్సలెంట్. ఇది you have covered almost all the areas in which we have to excel by 2047.